Hello, hello, and welcome to jasonnewland.com, the most exciting website on the internet. I just can't recommend it less. I really don't go there. It's just pointless. No, it's good. It's all right. It's where all my stuff is. All my recordings are. You can download on there. You can stream. So you can download for later. You can stream it. You can all fast forward it. You can slow it down. Because, you know, I do talk really quickly sometimes. So please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. And this is Let Me Bore You to Sleep. It is 12:33. It's a lovely day outside. It's sunshine, it's warm, the birds are happy. I don't think I've even farted today. Not that the two are connected, but I think sometimes in the winter I just fart when my bum reacts, like just gets annoyed. Because it's got nothing to do, it just has to amuse itself. But in the summer, I think my bum seems to like the sun. I know it's not summer yet, but you know, it's getting there. Okay, let's stop talking about my bum. So, what have I got? Oh yeah, I've got a Facebook group called Jason Newland's Boring Group, which is on Facebook. And my YouTube channel is at Jason Newland. And now what I do is I upload all my latest podcast recordings. So YouTube's really a podcast. It's my podcast. It's everything that you get online on the podcasts. It's just like a static image and you can listen. It's just another place that you can listen. I'm on all the main podcast hosts. The main place people listen to me is on Apple Music, but then I'm also on Spotify, also on Spreaker, everywhere pretty much. Every single podcast app I'm probably on. So what other things, is there anything else to talk about? I don't know, I'm not sure. I think that's it. I think I said only listen when you can safely close your eyes. Yeah, I think that's it. So there is background sound, but whether or not the microphone picks it up is a separate issue. I don't know. But the noise isn't quite as loud as what it was yesterday. I mean, they were literally digging up the concrete floor in the bathroom yesterday, which I didn't know, I didn't realise, but that explains why the whole building was shaking. But today is still a fair bit of noise, sound, which I'm fine. I mean, the bathroom's being rebuilt, so it's going to be sound, isn't there? It's just standard. But it meant I couldn't do any kind of whispery stuff. Oh, blimey. It wasn't that loud until... Is it really loud? Okay. Sometimes you get Vinny in the background chomping on a bone. If it's a nice day and I've got the window open, you may hear birds. You might hear Horace the pigeon saying hello. Generally, you're not going to hear building work. But today, you might hear some building work. So it's the same. I'm just seeing if it's picking it up. Right. It's not, the recorder's not picking up the same way it does my voice. But, you know, this part of the recording, this is not... it's not a hypnosis recording, and whatever banging and whatever, it's going to be relatively, well, very much in the background. And also, because I can hear it, but I can hear stuff in the garden, and then when I listen back on the recording, when I go to edit it, it's practically non-existent. So I think what happens is my ears become a little bit more sensitive when I'm making a recording, because I so want everything to be quiet for you. But, you know, I could wait all day to make this recording and not do it. And if I waited till I'd finished, I might be a bit too tired to do anything, because, you know, I go to bed at 10. Pretty much by 6 o'clock, I'm kind of done for the day, really. You know, there's not a lot. Because I get up at like 4, 5 in the morning. So, yeah, if I'm going to make a recording, it needs to be in the morning or in the afternoon, really. Couldn't do anything this morning because there was a lot of banging going on. But it seems to have quietened down a little bit. So that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, okay. It's either do it with some background sound or not do it at all. I figured it's better just to do it with background sound. You may disagree with me. I'm beginning to disagree with me as well. Okay. What I thought I'd do, just give you an update. What's happening with me? Well, I watched the boxing on at the weekend. I didn't. It's weird. Okay, I'm going to do the things. I need to do my three thingamajigs that I'm going to start doing. One thing I'm grateful for, one thing we forgive, and one thing we're looking forward to. So I'm going to try and do this, if I remember, every single time I do a Let Me Bore You to Sleep. Okay. Now this is something we can all do together if you fancy it. And what I noticed, because we used to do sort of similar things to this during the meditation practice like 25 years ago, when I was doing first started learning meditation and trying to think of something. What the difficult one? Okay, there's a thing called a metta bhavana, which is where you focus on. Part of it is you focus on people you don't know, focus on someone you like, someone you're kind of neutral about. That's loud, isn't it? And then someone that you perhaps are having problems with. After doing it regularly, I ran out of people I had problems with. But what I noticed is it was the same people. I kept going back to the same people, so I think it's quite natural to sometimes be grateful for the same thing, to maybe forgive the same thing, the same person, the same event, and maybe even be looking forward to the same thing. So I don't think it needs to be a different thing every day. Can be up to you. I mean, you don't even have to do it. It's not like it's not homework really. It's not really homework, although I will be marking. You'll get your exam results at the end of the week. So 3 things. I need to give it a name. What should I call it? Oh, now someone's got music playing because they're trying to block out the sound of the building. That's how it works around here. There's noise, then someone else puts some music on, and then someone else will put their music on to cover up that music. And they'll just, it's like non-stop. But it's a nice day, so people are in the garden and that. Listening to, who knows what they're doing, chatting. I know that I talk a lot and I do these recordings. What confuses me is I see people or hear them outside every day talking for hours. And I can't figure out what have they got to talk about. I don't mean that rudely, it's just like, are they just making stuff up? Because it's the same people talking to each other. What possible? It's like, unless you're just going to regurgitate the old, same old conversations, what are they going to spend hours and hours discussing? I don't know. The fact is, I do hear the same conversations. But hey, that's enough about me and my wonderful. I don't know. I hear words. I don't necessarily hear. Yeah, I hear words. I remember I said to what was that? I said I went to my psychologist, just by hearing words, that I talk to ghosts. Or I talk to the dead. That's what I told my psychiatrist. It's about 15 years ago, or 12 years ago. Because she's like, there's other things going on. She thought, I said, no, nothing wrong with me. It's not. She said, well, you are here to see a psychiatrist. God, there's more noise in the garden than there is in the blooming downstairs. This might be one of those recordings where I can't add music because there's too much background sound. So I said to my psychiatrist, I talk to dead people. Ghosts really, but talk to dead people. And she said, okay, well, we need to keep seeing you every week. And I said, okay, but I thought I was just here for the bipolar. And she said, well, sometimes with bipolar there are there's delusional thinking sometimes, and there's sometimes people see things and hear things and whatever. I said, well, I've always seen and heard things. She said, no, not literally hearing and seeing things, but hearing and seeing things that aren't there. I said, but yeah, technically, isn't that what you do on television? You're seeing things that aren't really there, are they? You see for example, a dinosaur. Dinosaur doesn't exist and it's not really there. And she said, no, that's not really what I mean. I'm talking about, like, in real life, you see things differently to what they are. But then I said, yeah, but we all do that, don't we? Because our eyes see things upside down, but our brain actually sees it the other way, turns it around the other way. So we're not seeing things how our eyes see it anyway. And she said, can we just stop this? I said, okay. She said, I'm quite glad. She said, why? I said, well, I've got no other really mildly clever things to say. She said, did you think that was mildly clever? Yeah, I thought it's a little bit. I mean, I've got very limited knowledge about eyes and optical nerves and stuff like that, but I thought I did quite well, all things considered. I mean, it's not like I prepared for it. She said, well, you did come here. I thought you might have been a little bit prepared. I said, yeah, but anyway, can we just get back to what you were saying? Why you want me to come and see you again? She said, yeah. We need to sort of delve into this. You're speaking to dead people. I said, okay. And first of all, the police came around just to check there was nothing weird in my fridge. You know, like, it's a bit over the top. And so I went and saw her for a few weeks. I thought it was going to be more for the psychotherapy side of things, for the personality disorder. And she said, well, that can wait. This is perhaps a bit more important. I said, okay. Might need to change your medication. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'll just go along with it. And after about 6 weeks, she kept saying, well, what are they saying? She said, well, can you talk to dead people now? I said, yeah. So you can actually do it while you're in the room with me? I said, yeah. So she said, go on. I said, all right. What, out loud? Well, actually, I did it, and she said, out loud, please. Which I didn't really see the point, but I guess it proved to her that I was talking I don't know. So I'm talking, and after about, I don't know, 5 weeks of this, I'd say, she said, I think there's, I can't really work out what's going on. I mean, you're talking to them, there's no response, it's not a communication, is it? It's not a conversation, it's just you talking to them. So we've come to the conclusion that you're not able to talk to dead people. That you're not I said, I am talking to dead people. She said, you're not. I said, that's where you're getting confused. I told you I was talking to dead people. I never said that they answered me. And I was like, oh, really, I think I might have wasted 6 weeks of her time, to be fair, for a punchline. So I'm thinking, what could we have? What could we have? Or what could we do? Where could we go? I could look at a magazine. I have to go to the pharmacy and get my prescription, but I don't want to go. I really don't want to. I don't. It's one of those things, I just don't like going there. Should you have a look at what's a good magazine to look through? The Rake. Idler. Be More Cat. What's the Idler? I'm sorry, I got to look at this. I don't know what the Idler is. What is it? The Idler. It's a magazine. Slow down, have fun, live well. Be More Cat. A Feline Philosophy by Catherine Hughes. Wild Thing. Rage to the Stage. The Fifth. I've never seen this before. Slow down, have fun. I don't know. I'm going back. I can't see that would be particularly interesting to me anyway. Nordic Living. Let's have a look. The world's best magazine about Nordic design. Ooh, I don't really know what that is. Oh, it's basically just decor, home design. It looks nice, but it's not. All I can tell you, there's lots of lovely pictures. That's pretty much it. Lots of pictures. They're all nice. Yeah, they're just nice pictures. So that's kind of. It's visually nice, but perhaps not a good verbal description, or just my lack of being able to describe things. Maybe. Let's have a look. Complete Guide to Slow Living. That looks like a good thing. Second edition. The Complete Guide to Slow Living. Reconnect with nature. Step outside to boost your mental health. Embrace mindfulness. Learn to be present and live in the moment. The problem with this is I feel a bit guilty making fun of it. But hey, let's just see what's in it. It might be interesting. It's a kind of magazine that I'd probably dip into, to be fair. Complete Guide to Slow Living. Slowly does it. What does your day look like? Do you hit the snooze button on your alarm clock only to wake up late and have to grab breakfast on the go? Spend a busy day stressing as you try to tick off things on a never-ending to-do list and rush home only to get a few moments in front of the TV or scrolling through your phone before a restless night. No. And I suppose, yeah, quite a few people maybe have that, especially having to travel. If you travel to work, I've known people that spend like 2 hours travelling each way. Doesn't leave a lot of time for anything else, does it? During a week anyway. What is slow living? Life in the slow lane. Curative Calm. A guide to decorating and furnishing a home that you can flourish in. That is something that I could really do with, because I'm just my flat is not visually pleasant. I mean, someone argues because all the walls are covered in mirrors, which is rude. A stitch in time. Embrace mindfulness. Declutter your life. Declutter your brain. Invest in your relationships. I don't have any of them. Declutter your brain. How to... Oh, okay, let's have a look at this one. How to... Oh, it's page 66. Okay, let's go. I thought that would click me straight to the page, but it's not. So let's go straight through to page 66. 66. Declutter your brain. So it says here, we are inundated. I couldn't say the word. Inundated with information these days, and our brains are busier than ever. So how can we lighten the load? Listen to Juicy JJ's podcast. Do you reckon anyone's ever going to mention me? Ever? It's like, I've been doing this for centuries now. And if you go online, right, and look up the top sleep podcasts, mine never comes up. Never. And it's always the same list every single time. And these are like, they copy each other, so they don't actually, no one seems to do any research, and they just copy the same list. So for best sleep podcasts. Okay, here we go. So which is the first one? Time Out best sleep podcasts. Here we go. I'm not going to read them out. The first one, same as always is. Same. Just the same list every single year. In fact, they probably haven't changed that page. When did they do this page? Has it got a date on it? Tuesday 10th of January 2023. Okay, so that's 2 years old. Just update it. Where's mine? I mean, it's got to be fairly up there. For the thing is, people, I'm going to cry. Someone that's never never going to discover me necessarily, because they'll just see these and go there. And there's nothing, I'm not laying down how good they are, because I'm sure they're really brilliant as well as mine. I'm sure they're really good, but they just don't. And I'll go to a different place now. So this is sleepfoundation.org. Okay. Yep, same ones. Don't mention me. Why don't they mention me? But I'm nice. Why can't they love me as well? It's not fair. J. Vera Summer is a writer, editor and wellness coach. She holds a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology and Master's degree in both writing and public policy. Jay, please, can I be on the list? Please. Maybe you can contact her. It's thesleepfoundation.org. Her details, let's have a look. You can contact her. Seriously. It's, I don't know if it'll... Oh, no. Just learn about the editorial team. No. It doesn't give you a... There must be a way to contact the website. It probably is. So, yeah, I'm not on that list at all. I just don't know. So that's... Perhaps you can contact them. Just ask them to put me on the list. Or recommend me. sleepfoundation.org. What's the first one I looked at? Timeout. So that's timeout.com. The next one, verywellmind.com. The best 8 podcasts that will help you sleep. verywellmind.com. Okay. Same list. Same people. Same ones. Same ones, exactly same list as the others. So they haven't really done any. They're just copying and pasting, copying what other websites have put, and that's a shame because we all know I'm the top of the list. Maybe not, but we all know that. Well, I like to think that I'm somewhere. So verywellmind.com, and the person, this was Tokitumu Olwavoroil. That was the person who wrote that one. I mean, it's just the same list, probably just presented a little bit different. I don't know really. I don't know what to make of it. Tokitumu has been multimedia storyteller for the last 4 years. Her expertise focuses primarily on mental wellness and women's health topics. So I'm thinking, okay, right. So I don't know. So that's that one. What's the next one? The NHS Sleep Clinic Alternative. Best Sleep Clinic Alternative. So let's see, what does this come up with? Rapid sleep tests. Does it say anything? No, it's not even anything about podcasts on there. So why is that even coming up? Weird. Fall asleep faster. So I've got best sleep podcasts, and I'm getting stuff from health clinics, which is to do with helping to sleep, but it's got nothing to do with podcasts. Shall I put most... okay, if I just go to... I'll click through that. Feedspot.com. So this is the 25 best sleep science podcasts in 2025. I probably wouldn't consider myself... Probably wouldn't put the word science together with my name. Okay, so fair enough. These are more... Oh, so it's more talking about things rather than just waffling on. So it's a very different list. But I'm not on there. I'm not on there. Let's have a look. See, you never know. There's always a possibility. Nope. I thought I'd just have a little look. You never know. I might have sneaked in there somewhere. Right, so come out of that one. Slumber Studios. Nope. That's the actual podcast, so come out of that. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's got quite a few different shows. Sleep Advisor. Sleepadvisor.org. The 10 best sleep podcasts according to a sleep expert. Nope, I'm not on there. So Sasha Lewis is a staff writer for Sleep Advisor. Lewis is happy that she's able to combine her love of sleep with her love of writing. So 90s of feedspot.com. So the other one was sleepadvisor.org. The next one is feedspot.com. 90 best sleep podcasts you must follow in 2025. Now, I would think I'd be in at least the top 90. This is April 24th, 2025. I really do believe I would be in at least the top 90. Maybe I'm just being, delusional possibly. But hey, number 1, nope. 2, nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It's not looking good, is it? 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I'm not even in the top 60. Now I'm not going to... Okay. It's... yeah, anyway, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65... 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 5, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Show more. Request. Okay, they want to actually, in order for me to get more, I have to contact them. Really? I'm just going down. So yeah, I'm not in the top 60. I'm not in the top 82. And this is feedspot.com or podcast.feedspot.com. Okay. So 17 best sleep podcasts to get a full night's rest, 2024 review. This is developgoodhabits.com. So let's have a look. Am I on this one? Am I anywhere? I'm beginning to wonder whether or not I actually exist. So 17 best sleep podcasts to get a full night's rest, 2024. 1, nope. 2, nope. Although, to be fair, I know. 3, nope. Again, same old ones. 4, same old ones. 5, no, I've not heard of that one before. 6, nope. 7, nope. 8, nope. 9, nope. 10, nope. 11, nope. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm not on that list either. So that's developgoodhabits.com. This is not the best advert for myself, is it really? Ah, well, I'm just interested because it just makes me wonder why I'm not, after all these years, I've been doing it a long time now. Bearing in mind, I'd understand it if I was getting like 50 or 60 listens a day or a couple of hundred listens a day. But it's going quite well, I think, generally, for a little podcast. That I wouldn't be at least noticed. Oh, don't tell me they're doing a lawnmower. They literally just did the lawn at the weekend, now doing it again. Oh, bless them. So this is Pod Bible Mag. I think what it is with some of the people around here, they have to have sound. They cannot have silence, not for a second. And I don't know if I've ever been like that. Maybe I've always enjoyed peace. yeah, generally. I preferred, I like listening to music and listening to audio books and stuff like that. But I also like to just, just sit there, kind of meditative. So podbiblemag.com. I'm not on that list either. metro.co.uk. 10 of the best podcasts for sleep. So this was, okay, this is up to date, August 16th, 2021. So they didn't see the need to update that then. Although there was a really funny picture of a dog sitting on their mummy, both asleep, so that's nice. The only way Vinny does that is if I'm asleep. He will cuddle up to me, but won't do it if I'm awake for some reason. Right, yep, I'm not anywhere near on that list. sleepsociety.com.au. So that's an Australian website. sleepsociety.com.au. 40 plus bed podcasts for sleep, to boring and good. So this is a sleep society in Australia. 1's normal, 2, 3, 4, nothing, 5, 6, 7, nope, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, nope, 18, 20, 19, nope, nope, 29, nothing, 30, 33, 34, no, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Nope. Nout. So 49 plus. So they only went up to 48. Okay. Which to me means that they could have put mine in at the end. If they could only find 48, why not? So, comprehensive human curated podcaster database. What is this? Some people are weird. Oh, this is FeedSpot. It's the same. FeedSpot. Podcast.feedspot.com. It's the same list unless it's a different date. April 24th. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same one, isn't it? Because then at the end it says you've got to ask to go to further. Okay, fair enough. So I've already done that one. Come out of there. Healthline. Healthline.com. This is 18th of September 2024. 7 podcasts for sleep and sleep science 2021. Okay. Maybe they updated it in September last year. Healthline.com. So let's have a look at this one. I wonder if I'm on this one. It makes you wonder, how does anyone even find me? How am I found? Because I'm not listed anywhere. It's like no one online talking about me. I'm just like, it's like I don't exist. I say that in a funny way, but I'm just wondering, like I'm people's dirty little secret. Just like, don't tell anyone. I'll listen to this weirdo. He's from England, but he's strange. But it's like, don't tell anyone I listen to him. I'm not on there at all. Oh, it's such a shame. That would really make my day if I was on one of these. Bedtime and sleep podcasts, Audible. Now, okay, this is a completely separate thing. So I am on Audible, but it doesn't seem to work for some reason. So let's have a look at the next one. This is realsimple.com. 14 sleep podcasts that will have you nodding off in minutes. And I already know before I start, it's going to be the same old ones. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Same. They're not looking into it. It's just, I guess it's copy and paste. They've added their own little blurb. Probably just used, AI to put it together. But it's just the same. In fact, I could do this if I could just put, if I go to, okay, here we go. If I get that title, 14 bedtime podcasts that will bore you to sleep, I go to ChatGPT, okay, and I'll just put that. I copied and pasted that. Here's a curated list of 14. See, it's bringing me up, but it's gonna, because they know who I am. Let's say if I can do it, let's get out of there. Let's use a different one. Okay, if I try and do a private window, ChatGPT. So I wonder if I can use it in a private window without logging in. Yeah, I can. So if I do that, so I'm not logged in now. Private window. Here's a list. See, straight away, doesn't include me. This is my best friend, ChatGPT. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to add, what why haven't you mentioned Jason? Oh, you're actually probably talking about Jason's bedtime stories. Is that the answer there? It's a private window, so it doesn't know who I am. The podcast, well, it might do, I don't know. It might be just playing with me. The podcast has gained a bit of a cult following for its incredibly soothing, almost hypnotic style. My bad for missing it. Jason has this wonderfully low-key voice for lulling listeners to sleep. The stories themselves are often about ordinary everyday. To be fair, the bedtime stories are I was hoping that Let Me Bore You to Sleep would come up. Any others? I meant for me. They've given me a lot of other ones from other people. So I'm doing something not right with this whole thing, because even ChatGPT is not finding me. It's not recommending me. Which is weird considering how much time I spend on there, sort of making images, helping to make images and posts and stuff and ideas and stuff. And it's got a lot of information about me that it can share with other people, really. So, for example, if I go, tell me about Jason Newland. So this is on the private window. Jason Newland, he's the creator of a well-known podcast series called Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time? Wow, I've never done a recording called Sleepy Time, and is widely recognised in the sleep podcast world for his relaxing and somewhat unconventional approach to helping people fall asleep. I'll go with that, unconventional. Be a bit no one like me, which isn't necessarily a good thing, is it? Here's what makes Jason Newland's podcast stand out. Yes, this is a very ego-driven recording, isn't it? You're right. Focus on sleep and relaxation. The Sleepy Time podcast. One of his most popular works is the Sleepy Time podcast, where he speaks in a very soothing, sometimes almost monotonous tone. I have never spoken in a monotonous tone ever. Reading soft, slow stories or just chatting about ordinary things in a way that's non-intrusive. The idea is to create an environment where your mind can gently fade away into sleep without any existing twists or turns. Why it works. His voice itself has a calming, almost hypnotic effect, and the pacing of his delivery ensures that you're not mentally engaged enough to stay alert. How rude! I'm very entertaining and very enjoyable and very exciting to listen to. At least that's what I thought I was. Jason's competition is it gentle and simple stories. Jason's content is often very simplistic and repetitive. There's nothing. There's nothing simplistic about what I do. This is high level psychological technology being put into process. This is high level psychological technology. I use high level psychological technology. And to call me repetitive, which can be ideal for sleep, rather than complex narratives. What do you mean everything I do is complex? They're saying I'm really simple and rather than complex narratives, his stories might just be about a walk in the park or a description of the weather. The point is to lull the listener into a restful state without challenging their thoughts. Brilliant. I mean, they might as well call a podcast boring. Oh, wait a minute. The topics may seem trivial, but that's exactly what makes them perfect for sleep. They don't require any intense focus. So basically what they're saying is you don't need to use your brain to listen to me. Jason uses a technique where he talks in a relaxed manner, often repeating phrases or stories, and his delivery is incredibly slow. I don't talk slowly, really, I don't think. This repetition is meant to ease your mind. They're making out that I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like I'm doing something on purpose. This repetition is meant to ease your mind and lower your stress levels, making it easier for you to drift off. Oh, blimey. I mean, in theory, I don't know, am I really boring? I know the podcast is called Let Me Bore You to Sleep, but, you know, it's kind of ironic because I am so super exciting. It's an irony name. No pressure to stay engaged. Well, a key aspect of this podcast is they don't require you to stay engaged. Why would I not want you? I want people to listen to what I'm saying. This is my life. What do you think? I want people to fall asleep listening to me? What? Jason's tone and approach are non-demanding. No, I demand attention. No, it's fair enough. It is non-demanding. It's supposed to be. So it's totally okay if you zone out whilst listening. I never said that. I might say it in the hypnosis stuff, but I'd never give anyone permission to fall asleep in this. Give permission. I know, it's ridiculous. Accessibility. Jason has built a loyal following because of how accessible his content is. His podcasts are available on multiple platforms, and he's known for being very open and welcoming in his approach to sleep, offering free content for anyone in need of help falling asleep. That's fair, I think. And the approach is casual and authentic. Jason's style is often described as very often by who? Me, probably. No one's ever said a word about me online. It's like search, it's nothing. If you put my name into Google, all you're going to get really is my stuff that I've posted online. There's nothing about me. No reviews, no one's recommended me, nothing. It's literally just what I've put. It's completely, apart from posting stuff on Facebook, no one ever shares my stuff, hardly ever, on Facebook. So I don't build an audience up on Facebook through that. I don't YouTube. I get hardly any at the moment. I don't get hardly any listens at all on YouTube, but that's a slow burner. By the way, this isn't me moaning, by the way. I know it might seem like it is, but it's not really. But it's almost like people come across me, you come over me by accident. And I like to think it was a happy accident. But it's like, I have been told that some people have been recommended from groups and stuff like that to come find me and check me out, which is brilliant. I really appreciate that. But really, if you search my name in Google, you won't find anything but my podcasts, my website, my YouTube channel, my Facebook page. That's about it. But because I've got lots of podcasts and I'm on every single platform, there's quite a few things to search. But there won't be anything. There's no Wikipedia page. Not that I would expect there to be, but my neighbour's got a Wikipedia page because he was in a band in the 60s. Literally, practically my next door neighbour, he was in a famous band in the 60s. He's got his own Wikipedia page. It's not fair. He's now like 80, I think. 80, 81. So, God, I'm so jealous. I wish I was 81. I just find it weird. So I wonder how do people even find me, because there's no promotion, there's no advertising. The Google doesn't really seem to promote me. I think I just haven't got the algorithms correct. I think that might be what it is. And then, oh blimey. I said blimey. I don't normally say blimey, I'm sure I don't. By the way, Q&A Friday. If you've got any questions, please go to my Facebook group, Jason Newland's Boring Group, or you can go to my website, jasonnewland.com, and fill a little form in there, and I will mention your name when I answer the question on Friday. It's gone quiet. There's no building work. The penguins outside, the seagulls, rather. Yeah, seagulls are a better word. The seagulls aren't screaming outside, so that's nice. I'll turn the music off. Rah, 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 rah. That's all I hear. Rah, rah, rah. Some of his episodes feature soft soundscapes like rain and wind. Now, yeah, in the past, it's making it up. Why people love his podcasts so I'm thinking it's making it up, but at the same time it's adding stuff that I quite like. So I'm being choosy. There's parts I don't like because that's just made up. And then like the nice bits, I'm thinking, yeah, that must be correct. So it says relatability. Jason's voice feels like you're hearing from a friend who's just offering you a moment of peace. And I've been told that anyway by people who listen. Low stakes. The stories or content are so ordinary that there's nothing to keep you up, just enough to help you forget the stresses of the day. This is my life you're talking about. My stories are not ordinary. Where to find him? Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube. There is no such thing as Google Podcasts anymore. Didn't they get rid of it? Google Podcasts is gone. Just shows you how up to date this is, or how up to date I am. Google Podcasts. Google Podcasts. Oh, is it still closed? Google Podcast app will be discontinued in early 2024. It's being replaced by YouTube Music, which began offering podcasts to US users earlier this year. To prepare for this transition, Google will offer a migration tool that copies your Google Podcasts account over to YouTube Music. So, yeah. Yep, that's it. So that's kind of where we are on that one. So there is no Google Podcasts anymore. What have I got? Have I got another message? Nope. Oh, I want to say thank you to Mary for your for your PayPal gift. Thank you all. I should have said that at the beginning of the recording. So let's have a look. See if there's any other ones. Realsimple.com. Is this the one I just went through? 14 sleep podcasts. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's the one I've already been through. So let's go back. Goodpods.com. Best Sleep Podcasts 2025 Top 46 Shows. So this was April the 30th. I don't know. They probably just added today's date on there. So no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Nope. So I don't even get like a mention, like, and if none of these 47 podcasts do the job and you've run out of options, just try this weird one from Jason Newland. 10 best sleep podcasts of 2025 to lull you to sleep. Calm's page. Calm, C-A-L-M, sage.com. So let's have a look. So I wonder if I'm on this one. I can kind of guess, to be fair, before I even start. Nope. Oh, adverts everywhere. Nope. There's literally a tiny little block of the whole of, it's like tiny thing, the whole screen, The top bit's just a big massive advert, which means I can't see the screen hardly. Why? Nope. 6, 7. I can't even look at that page, it's too much. Come out of there. Calm Sage. Listen to Sleep. Okay, nope. Time magazine. So time.com. Best podcast to help you fall asleep. So this is the best podcast, the top 10 best podcasts of 2021. So yeah, I think I've already read this. I've gone through these before, I think. So nope. Oh. Nope. No. So nothing there. Come out Time magazine. So I think sometimes they just have these pages to get people to go to the website. They're not invested in the content. You know, they've got probably millions of pages of just random stuff that they've just copied. I'm not saying Time magazine, but I've done it myself in the past on my own website. Just take stuff off of other websites or other information, post it on a random page, and you might get a bit of traffic. Town and Country magazine. I don't want to get sued by Time magazine, do I? Blimey. Town and Country magazine. So townandcountrymag.com. 11 best sleep podcasts 2024. Top calming and meditative podcasts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, nope. And best podcasts UK. So here's one. I might be on this. Well, I don't know. Best podcasts for sleep. Relaxer stories, sounds and meditations. This is from the 15th of November 2024. bestpodcasts.co.uk. So let's have a look at this. 1. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, not on there either. So this is the next one. Oh, this is weird. This is another one. This is also... Oh. Is that this? This is... How... Okay, there's another page, but I'm not on that one either. The same website. Weird. Best podcasts for sleep. Actually, I'm going to go back to that. Let me have a look. If I say categories, boring. Is there a category for boring? Yeah, I'm not on there. Categories. What would it be under? Mental or mental health? I think one of the problems is that maybe I'm just too professional. I think that might be getting in my way. I'm just too flipping professional. And it just, you know, all these other podcasts, perfect professional images, and there's quite a few famous people do, well, there's lots of famous people do podcasts. It's kind of difficult to really compete. There's quite a few podcasts connected to radio shows as well. So, you know, they've got millions of, well, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of listeners to the radio show that will some of those will go to the podcast. So I've got good podcast. Listen, Calm Sage. Already done that one, haven't I? Best Sleep Podcast, Town and Country, karma-u.com, 11 best podcasts. So let's see if I'm on this one. And no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, no, not on them. Oh well. Apple Podcasts. No, that's not even me. Blimey. Anastor for nope. Audible. Best Sleep Clinic. So let's go. Continue. Sleep.me. Best Sleep Podcasts. So sleep.me. Let's have a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the same ones. It's exactly the same ones as on all the others. So no research done there, unless they're just really, really good podcasts, which I'm sure they are. But I just wonder why they have to keep putting the same ones. Because I'm jealous. Reader's Digest Canada, so it's readersdigest.ca, the best sleep podcast to doze off to. Right, it's not letting me go to there for some reason. Oh yes, it is now. Didn't want me to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. You know what? I think there's a way to actually look at stats for podcasts. I think one of the problems I've had, I've done too many different podcasts. If I'd have just done one podcast, so, if I'd have started off, 2006, Let Me Bore You to Sleep, that had been my podcast, and I never done nothing else, just that. Stuck to it, just talking like this for the last 19 years. I'd probably be bored by now, wouldn't I? Imagine how many recordings I'd have. But there might be like a really massive audience. I might even get on the top 91, into the top list of 91 best sleep podcasts. You never know. These are the top sleep podcasts for falling asleep faster. This is techradar.com. Let's have a look at this. Am I on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. And you got Casper.com, 15 sleep podcasts that will help you doze off. Let's have a look at this then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nope. I feel like I should just start off from scratch again, because it's a shame. Oh, British GQ, so gg-magazine.co.uk. So let's have a look. Maybe I'm in this one. Here we go. You never know. I can probably figure it out before I even start. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Sleep stories and podcasts for adults. Okay, no, that's an actual podcast. Sleep.com, 7 best bedtime stories. I mean, technically, this isn't a bedtime story, is it? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nothing. Oh, wow. So, yeah. I'm just surprised anyone's listening. I mean, according to this, I don't exist. This is Best Sleep Podcast Cocoon. Kokoon. So cocoon.io. Welcome to our blog where we unveil the top sleep podcasts of 2023. So let's have a look. Come on. It was 9th of May 2022. So it's a bit weird that they put 2023, but it's alright, it's fine, it's okay. I'm not gonna go on about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So same old list. The Evening Standard, the best podcast to help you unwind. This is the Evening Standard, August 2023. So come on, Evening Standard. Give JJ some honey. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nothing on there. So thehandbook.com, sleep podcasts, 8 podcasts that will help you sleep. So let's have a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Oh. So reddit.com, looking for quiet podcasts to sleep to. So look, if anyone's mentioned me, there's a bird that whistles and it sounds like a human. Seriously, sounds like, I know it's not a human being because it happens too often, I think. Okay, so let's have a look. Has anyone mentioned me? Come on, mention me, please. Nothing. Hey, nothing, no mention. Why don't you try Jason Newland? He's ever so good. No. Okay. True. I've never understood why people. I know I'm not judging the true crime podcast. I mean, I know why they're interesting. Blimey, super interesting. It's very, I've watched stuff on YouTube. Like, I spent an hour and a half watching this interrogation. I'm like, why? So it's very, very catchy. It does catch you. Doesn't seem very relaxing though. I don't think I'd want to be asleep in bed. I mean, if I'm listening to the radio on a Friday or Saturday night, I mean, generally Friday I listen to two. It's the Nick Abbott show, Friday, Saturday night, 10 till 1, and it's light-hearted. He talks about some stuff, but it's nothing. It doesn't go serious. And if his callers call in with serious stuff, he gets rid of them. On the Sunday, it can go serious. So sometimes I turn it on and just like have to turn it off because I don't want to think about that stuff when I'm in bed, you know. Boring books for bedtime. I think I need to rethink. I need to start looking at something's wrong here, isn't it? If nobody's recommending me anywhere, I'm never listed. Maybe I've been blackballed. Blackballed, is that a thing? Anyway, I think it's time to go because there's really loud stuff going on downstairs now. So I better go. Thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself because you do deserve to be happy. Lots of love.